Pause.
Hi, we are from group 43 of LAX2049. And today we'll be going to discuss about our section, but before that, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Nur Shazrin.
My name is Haika.
My name is Effie.
My name is Fiza.
My name is Nur Zakira.
My name is Nur Atira.
My name is Baiti.
And my name is Hadisa.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Okay. Then.
Okay. From the last video, we have decided our publication name, and we decided to have weekly millennials
As our publication name.
Yeah. And the second one, we have decided and agreed that we gonna have four section, which is fashion and lifestyles, sports, technology, and entertainment. So for this video, today we gonna talk about technology. So, Zakira, have you?
No, Haika.
Oh, it's me.
Okay, because Haika bring it.
No.
She print out the article.
Okay, we gonna start with
Haika.
Haika. So, what technology you have read recently?
So basically, I've read on two news. The first one is on the new handphones from Xiaomi, and the other one is based on the what you call vehicles.
Autonomous.
Automotive part of the.
They're using Huawei's. Huawei.
I know, but I choose to insert it on the automotive part in this discussion, and I have a story on the Mercedes-Benz and BMW. They team up on building an autonomous vehicles. And fun fact is that BMW and Mercedes is like a super rivals. No, they are rivals, and for this kind of project, they want to team up and just build a new autonomous vehicles that can control the part of their car. You know? Yeah, maybe I can.
Wirelessly control.
No, it's driverless.
Okay.
It's like driverless, and you can let it park itself, and you can it can talk to you.
Wow,
a lot more. Yeah.
Ooh.
And therefore, they are still searching for the IT intelligence that can do like the artificial intelligence part and the software engineers, and they required that to like develop a new kind of vehicles for their company. That's all from me.
That's interesting.
Okay, next is Zakira.
Oh, it's me? Okay, the article the news that I want to share is about the Google have collaborated with Android to adapt a folding phone. Okay, so actually the folding phone is gonna be like a trend. They expect it to be a trend on 2019, and the latest release is Samsung Galaxy Fold and also Huawei Mate X. Both of these phones you can fold it like a book. So for example, the size, if you open it, it might be like a tab, but let's say you want to bring it anywhere, you can just pull it. But I really recommend you guys to watch the video because it looks like really unreal. You will not expect that thing can actually be
How
folded.
wide the size of the phone?
Sorry, I don't know about the size because the article is not stated about that.
Is it heavy?
No, they said it's just like a normal tab.
Oh, okay.
And actually, Google actually have decided to collaborate with them because they want to improve the transition between the small size when you fold and when you open, and they want to make sure also that the apps that works with the folding phone is quite similar to what we use now. So they want to learn from the feedback of the user of Samsung Galaxy Fold and also Huawei Mate X. And the interesting thing is they want to use the new Android version for the folding phone. And the Android version name is not decided yet because you know the Android version we got name like Lollipop, Kit Kat. They actually decided using alphabet. I just know based on the article, and the next alphabet because the latest one is Pi, which is P, and they don't have any idea about Q, about the dessert name of Q.
Kadrina. Kadrini.
It must be a dessert name. Okay, that's why they cannot do Kadrini.
Okay, I have.
You first.
Okay, for you said the phone we can fold it, right? For how many times we can fold it? Is it just once?
That's a really good question, but we are not the technician for that. Maybe we can update more on the section on this news, and if we put it in the article. I mean the
No more
session.
question for you.
I watched the videos with Hanisa like last week I think, and the thing that made me like feel like so mind blown is like one part is the phone we can bend it, and the other part is like it comprises the whole screen, and I'm like wow, it's like a new invention from that.
You don't even see the gap when you fold.
Yeah. It's like
You mean that's the Samsung, right? Not the Huawei.
This one is the Huawei one.
Huawei. We see the Huawei.
Yeah. Oh yes, of course.
we
Yeah,
did,
we see the Huawei. I forgot about the Samsung because they didn't really launch it yet because Huawei launched it first, and then Samsung made it together. That's why they are like versusing each other, you know, competing.
Rivals.
Okay, you want to hear my news? Okay, my news is basically the same, exactly like the same topic but a different.
Cannot the same.
She was talking about Google.
Okay, how about
here
you?
Google apa? She was talking. Maybe this is why because it's interesting. That's why we should put it in the news.
Okay.
You know. So since everybody knows like Huawei and Samsung is like competing for each other, like they wanted to launch both foldable phones. Isn't it funny that back in years we used to have that flop phone, like lollipop phone, flip phone, right? They call lollipop phone. And now they wanted to adapt it by using a touchscreen phone, by using with the the foldable clamping sound. You know, they want to attach to our touchscreen. So since everybody is talking about it, so I wanted to. This news is about the comparing between Samsung and Huawei. Both sides have their advantages. You know, their best features. For Samsung, maybe because it's too thicker than Huawei. Huawei is maybe larger, but it's more thinner than Samsung. What else? That's a lot of positive feedback from Huawei compared to Samsung, because Samsung did not give. Their Samsung price is much more expensive than Huawei. It's like really expensive, like $1,000 expensive than Huawei. So yeah, that's a pretty interesting. That's a fact lah. This is the news about comparing between two phones. Yeah, so that's my news. Okay.
Okay, should I tell my news that I got for this week? Recently there is a viral topic about Energizer is launching a new phone that this thick. I think like 2 inch. I think that takes, and then but we all know as Energizer is a factory of a battery, right? So I think it's a very good technology of a battery from that company. So when it launched a new phone, it has like 18K mAh power that it will last like more than
a week.
In a standby mode, it can
Stabilize the energy.
until up to 50 days in a standby mode, and 90 hours of call.
Wow.
Also, this is if you are using your data, you are watching the video, it can hold up to 2 days without stopping.
charging.
Yeah,
Oh,
Without
charging.
stopping?
Yeah, without stopping.
Oh wow.
2 days of video playing.
Orang.
Yeah. But the thing is, the battery is like this thick, the 2 inch, yeah.
I think it's not a good. It's not a good design for our age because
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
if you play your phone while you're lying down and then the
Suddenly
suddenly drops on your face, I don't know, might break your
you will
glasses.
lose your nose.
Did they mention about the wing?
No, I didn't
Yeah.
find. I think in the official website, I think you can have it. Just because this is a news that maybe that someone who write the news that got some pay because not to share about the weight. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a very.
Has they launched it? Have they launched?
Yeah, not yet.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Is the phone chargeable?
Yeah, you can
It's
charge it.
chargeable. Because you know Energizer is from a battery company, right?
Yeah.
And I just think that okay, if you drain your battery and like just go to the shop and buy 5 battery and just replace it because it's a battery company.
Yeah.
It's a
Wow.
phone. It's a phone.
That will be non-environmental
That's
friendly if they can
But if you
replace
get
it
every
with
day to like replace your battery.
chargeable.
Okay.
How about you? Recently, I have read about Vivo has launched their new phone. It is named IQ double. Due to some technical issues, so we decided to stop the video. So now we are back. So I'm gonna continue about my story, my news. So recently, Vivo has launched their new product, which is phone gaming. So the phone gaming contains of Qualcomm Snapdragon processor and has 12 GB of RAM.
Wow.
And the storage is 256 gigabyte, but it's not really impressed because Samsung got 1 terabyte.
Yeah. What about the S10, right? S10
Storage. Yes, and also it has it also have basically not extra. My news is not that extravagant news lah, but it has triplet cameras, which is the normal camera contains of 13 megapixel of and the wide range have 12 megapixels. So other features is like normal Android. The features, same features lah, but the most interesting part is it has a cooling turbo. So when the phone is overheat, then the cooling turbo play the roles lah. Interesting.
So there's any ambassador for the people?
Not yet, because it has launched, but not yet in the market.
You see, Alisa play game, right? Alisa is the ambassador.
Ambassador. Next. Mighty.
Me? Okay. I read news that released last week. It was about YouTube have banned all comment related to disable all comment in children videos. This is because the comment section on the children videos, they actually have some pedophile that comment obscene and some sexual content in it. Therefore, actually this thing has been reported during 2017, but yeah, YouTube says something like they are going to investigate for this, but there are still some videos actually have the comment related to pedophile. Therefore, around this February, some brands like Hasbro, AT&T, they actually stop advertising their ads on the YouTube. Therefore, YouTube have made new policy that they state they are going to disable all comment related to children video. I've checked it this morning, and most of the official channel they have been disabled the comment.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting, but
Different news.
other than phone?
No.
But it's still related to technology because
Yeah.
YouTube.
Isn't that a global issue kind of thing? So everybody needs to know that because it's too general. Because that's a news, right? That's a news. Like
It's actually a policy related to YouTube.
policy.
Yeah, that's their policy. Their new policy is that they are going to disable all comment in the children videos.
The action is like we are taking prevention from that.
For the protection of children.
Okay. Can you guys know what Sigma is?
Sigma.
The symbol.
Sigma.
The mathematics symbol.
It's a brand for camera.
Later.
Yes. Just like last week, Sigma has launched full frame mirrorless camera. Full frame mirrorless camera. Yes. It's the first one. In others brand cameras. So Sigma is the first one that launched the full frame.
Sigma is a brand.
Yes, it's a brand. So this camera is actually the top of the other camera at this time being. So the camera has the feature of 60 megapixel, which it actually highly
Very high, but high resolution, but it's common, right?
it's not quite it's yes.
Is it
like
camera
the
or-
top right now. It's camera.
Oh, the digital camera.
Yes. Mirrorless camera is different than DSLR cameras because
What the difference?
the difference is they are more lighter and good in video taking. For the DSLR, it has
Mirrors and a filter.
yeah, yes, it can capture the low light and the whole camera has special advantage for this. Yes, and then this mirrorless camera L mount. It has the name. It is the partnership between Sigma, Leica, and Panasonic. And then it also use the Faber sensor. This Faber sensor is that sense the true color that we name RGB.
Very interesting.
That's interesting.
So for my news is about automotive industry. Okay. Oh, we are the same. So usually, car we will have airbag inside the car, right? Yeah. So this technology is about they want to produce an airbag outside the car, which is it is located at the front door only, not no. It is middle between front and back. It's a middle. So the reasons why the airbag is put outside the car is they want to decrease the injury for the passenger inside.
Car physical.
Car.
You want to
Car body.
Yeah, so
prevent
for the
from
car body because when we hit the car, so the percentage of the car what is called? No, pusing.
Turning
Lost
right.
control.
Lost control and turning is high. So they want to decrease that possibility and the percentage of that kind of incidents. And they are using LIDAR sensor. LIDAR, LIDAR, LIDAR sensor. This sensor will sense any object or car that will that have a high percentage to hit our car. Then it will automatically boom the airbag. The airbag. So whenever the sensor sense an object that want to hit our car, they will automatically boom the
Dangerous to other car that we pull.
basically the pressure is not too high because when it launch
when it release.
when it release, so the bag will so soft, something like that. Yeah, like that. Is it interesting or not?
Did the article mention which country or which place it applies?
I forgot about that. I can check.
ZF Fritzrichtet AG, German.
German.
German auto supplier. So it basically at German, not in Malaysia yet. But it will come to Malaysia one day, inshallah.
Confident.
So now we need to choose the best
That's
two, right? So we don't have any much time, so we need to be fast.
Okay.
I will go for visa first. Alright. It's quite new for me because usually the airbag is for the passenger, it's for the car itself.
For me, I will if both are great news, but I would choose Iza and also Akira for the camera thing. That's news.
For me, of course, I will vote for myself, and I will vote for Baitis news about the YouTube policy. I think it's a very interesting news, and the policy is really protect the child. And how about
I will go for Baiti because if I were the parent or if I were the user, and if I have a child, I would take the prevention from an early stage. Like if there's someone like want to take advantages on the children, there would be very
Yeah, I think this issue need to be published because everybody needs to know about this new policy in order to protect children.
The fact that it has been done is more interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Okay.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go with Atira and Zakira because I think that both of them have the good ideas and then good fresh news about technology. Yeah, because we don't know about Leica, about Sigma yet, right? So I think we should put it in our news, and also Zakira about the collaboration of Huawei, about the Google, Huawei, and Samsung things.
So I'm gonna be voting for Baiti and Fiza since we are in engineering school. So we need to prioritize about the safety.
Yeah.
So I would go for these two topics.
But IT is not about safety in like engineering, like physical,
Yeah, but
physical.
we are not
It's more
only
like
for the
social.
devices safety. We also learn about the virtual. So I think so.
How you like it?
Yeah.
For me, I'll go with Pizza's news because I bet not many people know about this technology release invention. And next is Terra news because this is new to me. So people gonna read it.
Atira and Baiti for equal votes.
Sorry.
I want to go Pizza because Malaysia we have a very high
Accident rate.
It must be great to implement in this country.
I see.
Because YouTube really show
Pizza, can you wrap it up? Wrap it up.
Conclude.
Best to yours.
Yours, Baiti.
So the best news for this section, which is technology section, is on Baiti News and mine. The news is Baiti is about new policy on YouTube, and mine is introducing new technology in car, which is the airbag on the outside of the car. Okay, so I think that's all for today, right? So for the next week, we will discuss about our next section, which is
Celebrity and entertainment.
celebrity entertainment. Okay, see you guys.
Bye.